Odyssey of the Seas. I believe we are at Coco Cay. I heard and felt the maneuvering thrusters just now, and well, it's time to get up anyway. And I am putting on a brave face because I am about as far away from coffee as you can get on this ship. I did not realize that, so I am making my way under great duress to, I guess, Cafe Promenade to get things started. Then we'll go outside and take a peek and check out the weather, because it was really cold back home yesterday, and I hope it's not cold here today. That would kind of throw a wrench in my plans, and maybe a lot of other people's plans too. And well, the promenade is empty. Not as empty as Wonder Woman, but empty nonetheless. But well, that means there's no line for coffee. Okay then. Did not expect this, so I'm literally as far away from coffee as you can get. Fine. Windjammer. Yeah, someone definitely made an oopsie. They said 5 minutes to prepare the next I was about to say urn, but that's not what it is. It's not a decanter. It's a... Someone help me out. Either way, I'm not waiting. I'm going to Windjammer, so that means I got a elevator. Oh, let me show you something. Odyssey features these no-touch buttons, but you gotta like there you go. Ruh-roh. Oh, well, time to go anyway. I'm beginning to think I have a stalker. Here's Freedom of the Seas again. Third time in, what, a month? It's okay. We will have our time, and I will give you the love that you apparently so desperately crave. Anyway, it is cold out here. Cold for me, of course. It's all relative. So I will be going ashore, but I don't know. A bundled up beach day, if we can achieve something like that. I don't know. This is not what I expected. Anyway, so yes, we will be sailing Freedom of the Seas very soon, hopefully. A lot going on, and honestly, it's just timing, really. But you know, a nice weekender, little quick fling. You know, I'll get her done. There comes the gangway, and I've noticed this before, but you know, I would think that they would have a much more, I don't know, permanent-looking solution to the rigging than just tying it to the railing. I don't know. It seems like, did somebody miss something, or is this a new procedure since the ship was built? I'm taking a break here in the Bionic Bar to decide, or before I decide what to have for breakfast. But let me tell you, it is cold outside. It is in the low 60s. It will definitely get warmer throughout the day. Hopefully, it will warm up to at least some kind of beach weather. But I don't know. I should have checked the forecast before saying this, but it doesn't matter. Dining room doesn't open until I think 7:30, which is only like 10 minutes away. So I will probably wait. Yeah, I know. I wait 15 minutes. I think I can handle that. And gonna go and probably start off with a good traditional cruise breakfast, and then figure out. I don't feel rushed to get to the island, let me tell you. So I will definitely be on board. I will probably play morning trivia. Then I will go ashore. Maybe take a nap in the cool breezes, in the actual cool breezes. I think that would be. I think that will work out very well. Okay, so the plan for the day is coming together somehow. Okay, don't want to plan too far ahead. Although oh my God, another thing we'll talk about. This one I promise. It'll be pretty quick. Cafe Promenade is restocked, but time for breakfast, I think. Check the menu. That's what we'll do. From 270, this is no doubt the big money shot on the ship, and the ones that give the advertisers and people in marketing those special feelings. Here we are at Perfect Day at Coco Cay, and it is breezy still. Forgot to mention that. So I will be paying attention to see if the balloon goes up. It probably, I don't know. I'm gonna say less than 50%. When it gets windy like this in Orlando, you know, the balloon doesn't go up at the springs. And there's well, looks like they're getting ready for lunch already, and not gonna be a perfect day, but it will be a very nice day. Partly cloudy, the sun is still shining, so we are all well, happy and very fortunate to be here. And after a quick, brief, half costume change, I'm on my way to breakfast in the dining room. costume change, because remember, tank tops for gentlemen are not allowed in the dining room, even for breakfast. So, just had to, well, an emergency top. Anyway, here we are. Let's get seated. Okay, maybe 2 new things. This is prune juice. I actually don't remember the last time I had prune juice, if ever. I certainly haven't had it for breakfast on the ship, so here we go. No reason, just it was something new. This is my very poorly lit but incredibly large breakfast. This is definitely not what I expected. So there's the eggs benedict, which I've described probably 100 times. Over there is French toast. It's brioche and French toast, whatever. And then the grits, cheese grits. Now, I thought the cheese grits was a side, but that's like a full-on breakfast right there. What I wanted was just eggs benedict with French toast on the side. Okay, well, we'll power through it. We definitely will. Yeah. And another thing we'll talk about. God, I gotta stop saying that. I should just talk about it now. Breakfast in the dining room was good. That's all I can say about it. As usual, it was, like I said yesterday, perfect description, very timidly seasoned. And I was trying to say this without saying I wanted to get it over with, my traditional cruise breakfast. But honestly, that's kind of how it ended up. I'm glad I got it over with. But I think I'm going to remove this from the rotation on Royal because it was good, but not really worth going to sit down. I don't know. You know, I think one of the biggest problems is they may be so afraid of salting their dishes that they just come out very bland. I could tell the eggs were poached in just plain water, and it might just be the highly filtered and highly pure water that's aboard the ship. But, you know, when you do that without seasoning the water with anything like salt, they ended up tasting like water, which was kind of weird. So, I don't know. Not really, didn't work out too well. Here we are at Coco Cay, and all the vacationers are heading ashore. Yeah, it's going to be a good day. It is no longer brisk, it is just cool. I'm kind of comfortable in shorts and a t-shirt. I am in the shade, and I probably am experiencing the wind tunnel. So out in the sun, I think it'll be quite nice. Was surprised to hear the expected high is 72, but I will get changed in a little bit. I'm in no rush. This is the 4th time I've been here since June. So for me, I think I'm going to look at the map and go someplace that maybe I missed or didn't really explore before. And I think there are a couple places. So yeah, I do have a couple things to do. Okay, well, I think trivia is coming up, and yeah, I'm going to go. It's going to be fun. And another wrench in my plans, Captain came on about an hour ago and described the weather conditions, and apparently their forecast high for the day is 72 degrees. So that is way colder than some of the other forecasts I've seen. And I don't know, I don't know what I'm going to do. I will probably still go ashore, maybe for lunch, but then I've just been there. Wow. So private island on a cold day. I had not actually considered this. How frustrating. But it's okay. I'm not going to complain, but I could. Am I complaining? No, I'm not. I'm just acknowledging reality. I have not decided on my lunch plans yet. Maybe on the island, maybe on the ship. I am going to go and do a little bit of exploring. They're running the North Star now, so I'm going to go and watch that. They are, it shows up on the calendar multiple times. Maybe get a ride now, although I am reserved for, I think, Curacao. I don't think there's a provision from doing it twice. Prohibition from doing it twice. And then I'm going to go check out the iFly, which I don't know if it was operating when I was on Anthem. So go check that out. Hopefully by then it will have warmed up a bit, and my day on Coco Cay will be a bit more enjoyable. But now I have to figure out how the elevator works again and head all the way topside. Let me go see where I have to go. I do have a reservation for later in the cruise, but I'm here at North Star on the standby list. Figure Coco Cay would be a great place. I did notice something interesting. There is a minimum height requirement for this of 42 inches. Now, you just stand in a capsule. The minimum height is due to the recovery equipment. In case there's a malfunction, they only have equipment for, well, 42 and larger. So keep that in mind. Very interesting. They could probably sell that, by the way. Sounds like kind of fun, rappelling down the giant arm. Well, too bad for someone, but good for me. There was a no-show, so gonna take a ride after waiting maybe 5 minutes. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of things done, and oh, I forgot to mention that. So, all right, well, let's take a ride finally on North Star. It's gonna be a nice view, I hope. We are underway at the brisk pace of about 2 kilometers an hour. Oh, there she is. All right, so we do extend over the side of the ship, probably not over Freedom, although that would be kind of cool, although a bit creepy. Pretty good view of Great Stirrup Cay. There are no ships today, which, I don't know, given my history at Great Stirrup Cay, it doesn't surprise me that this gentle breeze and light chop caused them to scrub the day. Looks like they built a zip line since last time I was there. I don't think I'm booked there for quite a while, so I don't know. I don't know when I'll be able to check that out. Coco Cay. All right. Oh, yes, you can see everything. I've not seen the balloon fly today. I still think it's a little too windy, but, well, it makes sense. And it's over. That was pretty fun. We did not go over the side of the ship. Apparently, that is an upcharge experience. One of the guests was saying that, so I will have to follow up and figure out when that is. They are only doing reservations for port days on the app. But the, I don't know, the crew here was a little bit surprised to hear that, so maybe that's when they do the over-the-side experience. Would definitely like to do that. All right, I'm going to go now and see what's going on with the iFly. Something else I don't know if I've even seen that. We'll not be doing it, but, I don't know. Well, you know what, never say never, but this time I will. Just because it's really nice, here is another view of Coco Cay. Another rumor going around is there's a hotel planned for another part of the island, maybe over there, but that's kind of past the crew quarters. I would expect it to be closer to all the action, but you know, maybe they do want a more sequestered experience of that. So yeah, it would make sense. You know, I could understand the thinking of wanting to put it over there. Looks like they got the jet ski tours ready to go, and the little lagoon. It is warming up nicely, at least here in the sun. So I think I'm going to look at the calendar. There was something else. There's another trivia game I might go to, and then, yeah, it's gonna be some island time. This is why it's good to explore. I came to just take a peek inside the Sky Tower, the adult bouncy castle, and I found that, well, there is a, what do they call this? A see-through? I don't know what, it has a name. I don't know, but, and this is actually a really nice one. We are out over the edge of the ship and looking all the way down to the pier. All right, we'll definitely have to head out here on a sea day. And they're finally running the iFly. Not for me. I am still operating in B mode, although I would say B+ mode now. Okay, I missed the trivia game, so time to rearrange my plans. I don't know if I want to eat on the island because I've done that several times before, and I think I don't expect them to have anything new. This is quite a conundrum. It is called Skypad. I will try to remember that, but I will probably keep referring to it as the adult bouncy castle. Honk honk. Probably final exploration for the day. Here we are in the Not-tron solarium. It is also climate controlled though, and well, nice view forward. So I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I do know what I'm going to do right now, and it is not visit the wing. I am going to not tell you, but I'm going to do it right now. Serious question, am I over Coco Cay? I am still debating on what to do for lunch. I've had pretty much everything that they serve over there. Last time I had the roast beef hoagie, I've had the chicken sandwich, I've had the off-menu chicken sandwich. The only thing that I have really yet to experience is the beach club, and that's because of the weather situation and other nonsense back on adventure. So next time I will do that, but today it is not so clear. So I'm gonna go to the Windjammer, see what they have, then make a choice. And yes, I'm delaying this. I admit it. I'm just putting off the decision until hopefully it'll be made for me somehow. Good to know. Tonight apparently is American Classics night here in the Windjammer, so this is probably when they'll have the corn dogs and ribs. Okay, I did look at the dining room menu last night, and it wasn't, for tonight, it wasn't that compelling, so this is right now top of the list. Well, this is something brand new, a live pasta station. I wonder how we keep it from slithering off the plate, though. I did decide windjammer, and in a way, the decision was made for me because there's some very interesting selections that I really want to try. And like I said, I've had everything on the island, and I'm pretty confident that everything here is better than what they have out there. So let's see. There's a returning item. This might turn out to be some interesting three-way competition, and another surprise element. Making an appearance for lunch here in the Windjammer, yes, is Southern Fried Chicken, believe it or not. Okay, so I guess round 3 for that. There's corn succotash, looks good. That is braised beef, no, braised, oh my god, I can't speak. It is brisket barbecue, oh my gosh. And the surprise, sweet potato fries. That is something I don't recall ever seeing, but I don't know, had to get it. Anyway, I'm gonna have this, then I probably will head over to the island because it is warming up. I said that already, so I'm gonna eat. That was definitely the right decision. Everything I had here was better than anything I've ever had on the island, except maybe for the Snack Shack chicken, which is pretty good. Anyway, I want to tell you about some of these things because, wow, the fried chicken, same recipe as last night, but this was better. I think because it was fresher. I got here like 15 minutes after the open, so we're just still putting a lot of the stuff out. Last night I got to the dining room after the first seating, so I don't know how long my plate sat under one of those little domes, whatever. So yes, this was good. Surprisingly though, the brisket and sweet potato fries were fantastic. Wow, I don't like ever saying this, but I am shocked that they were that good. Sweet potato fries were perfectly cut, nice and crispy with some ketchup, and the brisket, yeah, it was good. I mean, it was legit good barbecue brisket, so perfect decision. I'm gonna get dessert now, and then go get changed up for the island. I don't know, you know what, we'll just go and take another nap in the cool breeze. I think that sounds like a good idea. Now watch me not do it and have to explain why. Okay, after this, I saw it, had to try it. It is a Jim Beam barbecue pork rib with mashed potatoes and gravy. So, comparisons and something, well, branded, which I definitely would not expect. Well, the pork rib was not so great. I mean, it was not bad, except they served it, or they cooked it, or something like that, with peppers, red and green, maybe some onions too. And the green peppers gave it that weird green pepper taste, which kind of like ruined it, for me at least. So yeah, that wasn't, no, wouldn't get that again. Potatoes were good. The gravy was just gravy. So I guess can't win them all. All right, time to get ready for the island, head over and have a, maybe just a beach chair day. Still got that nap in mind and everything. So yeah, let's go get switched. Okay, I don't want to hear it, right? This is vanilla ice cream with a vegan chocolate cupcake. I can't believe I forgot to say goodbye. So despite a mildly disappointing breakfast in the dining room, and the North Star did not extend over the side of the ship, it was still a great morning to be thankful for my problems.